What's going on, guys? My name's Connor, and today I have a review for you guys on something from the Louis Vuitton and Nigo collection. So the whole collection with Nigo that Louis Vuitton did, it's called LV Squared. That whole collection is really sought after, but this crew neck in particular seems to be something that people really want. This and maybe the backpack and also maybe the keep-all, but those three items seem to be the most sought after from the collection. I'm doing my best to get the backpack and the keep-all in hand, but this is what I have right now, and I thought it'd be a really interesting video for you guys. All right, so let's get right into it. All right, guys, so just diving straight into this, the retail cost on this was $1,010. So obviously, if you were to order this online, you'd have to pay tax and shipping, which would end up around $1,100 to $1,200-ish. Just that's like final sale. All right, I got it for a pretty decent price. I got it for between $500 and $600, which is absolutely marvelous. You guys are probably not gonna be able to get it for that low, and I'm surprised that I was able to. But market on this is probably somewhere around $1,000 and $1,100 right now. That's what I really see them selling at. I have a few offers. They're all around $1,000, between like $900 and $1,000. But I bet if I held it, I can get $1,100 for it, no problem. So if you guys are interested in buying it, if you guys are looking to get a good price, like I say in all my videos, make sure to send me a message on Instagram at connor.langley. I always leave my ad in the description, and I'm willing to hook you guys up with whatever. Even if it's not this, I have very good connections, as I've been selling for a really long time. So if you guys are looking for something, let me know. But let's get into more detail on this. So this is obviously a collab with Louis Vuitton and Nigo, but the main two designers, it wasn't like the whole Louis Vuitton team, it was mainly Virgil. Virgil kind of came up with the LV Squared idea, and Nigo kind of designed like the fonts and everything else. It was really just between those two heads, just two people that pretty much came up with this design. And it's LV Squared is what they call pretty much the whole collection. Like if you look at the like some of the wallets, they're considered LV Squared. That's kind of just what they call the whole collection. And there's many different items that are a part of it. There's backpacks, keep-alls, wallets, just little accessories. It's this little duck that's kind of like a paper holder that you just put on your desk, and it's kind of ridiculous because I think I remember that being around like $800 for something just to hold your paper down. I don't know, like I understand spending maybe $1,000 on a crew neck. I sort of understand that if you really got that kind of money, but $800 for something to hold your paper, I don't know. And it wasn't even that cool. All it was a duck that you just set on your desk. It was about this big. But yeah, this is obviously the crew neck. It is 100% cotton, as you would hope. Spending that much, you hope that it's not a mix of anything else. And obviously it's gray. And for those of you guys who are interested in buying it, it fits true to size. It fits very true to size. You don't have to worry about downsizing or upsizing. Just get your regular size and it will work. And this collection is not just sought after, but it's very limited. Okay, so even if it was just as let's say that it had the same supply that like regular Louis Vuitton items do, maybe like their Macassars, their bandoliers and everything else that they have always at the store, this would still sell out because it is extremely limited. Ever since I looked at the site when it first came out, it was sold out pretty much the whole time. It was basically like the equivalent of like a Supreme drop. It's pretty crazy. I'm lucky to get my hands on this, and I'm also lucky not to pay retail. And then every single item from Louis Vuitton has a number. If you buy from the store, you'll get the sticker with the number on it, or they'll put it in the box. And the number for this, if you guys are looking to look it up on the Louis Vuitton site and just check when it becomes available, is 1A7X6Y. All right, so if you guys are looking to check it out, that is the item number of this. All right, so just looking more into the details, you guys can see that the tag is still on. It's still brand new. I haven't worn it. I'm gonna be quite honest, I'm a little bit nervous to wear it. I don't know if because I bought it brand new, I bought it for a good price, and at the price I bought it at, I can sell it and make a decent amount. But if I wear it, it's probably just gonna drop to the drop in value to about what I paid for it, so there's not really gonna be any money to be made. So it's really a decision, is it worth wearing, is it not worth wearing? I'm not really someone who wears this kind of stuff, like crew necks and stuff, especially in California right now. It is super hot. Nonetheless, you can't really go out because of coronavirus. But yeah, you guys can see the Louis Vuitton tag right here. Here is the collar tag. See Louis Vuitton. It's kind of like a navy color, it says Paris, and on the inside it's kind of like a yellow color. So if you guys are looking to authenticate, just look at this. If this side's blue, it's fake. If the letters don't go through, it's fake. If this button right here doesn't have LV on it on both sides, it's fake. So be looking out for that if you guys have it in hand, or if you guys are legit checking it. And yeah, let me just show you guys the full thing. So I'm kind of nervous to try it on. I know some people are gonna hate on me in like the comment section and say like, why didn't you try it on? What kind of review is this? But I think you guys get a good idea of what a crew neck looks like, and I think you guys can imagine what it looks like with this design. And I really don't want to undead stock it. I really just want to keep it a part of the wardrobe or the collection. But you guys can get a good idea. I'm a large, this is a large. You can see it fits true to size. And then also on the back, there's another detail. You guys can see the LV2, which is the name of the collection. And this isn't as stand out. It's kind of like a little cherry on the cake, or just like an additional detail that looks kind of cool. So if you were worried and you were wearing this and you were like, oh, what if people behind me can't tell that it's Louis Vuitton? Virgil's got you, so you can still flex in this and still show that you're willing to spend $1,000 on a crew neck. But yeah, and you guys can see the sleeves right here, the detail. I mean, it's well done. I mean, I'm not gonna say that the craftsmanship on this is absolutely insane, because I'd say that the craftsmanship on this is similar to something that you can get for like $50 to $100 just without the brand name. And also the letters on it, they aren't like embroidered. Usually Louis Vuitton embroiders their letters when they release like crew necks and sweatshirts and everything like that. But something that I might be worried about if I were to wear this and wash it especially is I would worry about the letters cracking or peeling. And that's something that I don't really like about this. And it's the same on the other side. It's not really embroidered. It's kind of like a stickered in. And I bet if I really tried hard enough, I could probably peel it off. Obviously, I don't want to do that, but yeah, that's kind of just how I feel. I'd be a little bit nervous to wear this. I'd be a little bit nervous to throw it in the washer. So if you guys are thinking like, oh, is this something like the bags where it's gonna last me a lifetime? I would say that after a few washes, you'd kind of be able to tell, okay, it's been worn. I'd say that that overall, the cotton's gonna be a lighter color, and the black of the lettering is also gonna be a lighter black. It's gonna be a little bit faded. And that's what you can expect with cotton. And also for those of you guys who have never done laundry in your lives, cotton obviously shrinks. So if you guys are going to wash it a whole bunch of times or wash it every single time you wear it, you can expect it to be a little bit snug after a while. And then the inside, let me just show you guys the tags. Yeah, for those of you guys who don't really care about this, I'm doing this mainly so people can authenticate, not just mine, but if they trust that my stuff's legit, like hopefully you guys do by now, because I usually have the receipts for pretty much everything I have. You guys can verify this if you guys are looking to purchase or if you guys have one yourself. But you guys can see size large, made in Italy, blah, 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 the washing instructions. Next page, pretty reflective. And you guys should be looking at like the details on this and like how reflective it is and everything like that, because obviously if it was fake, it might be kind of like a more paperish material where it's not as reflective. And so just acknowledge that detail and realize that it should look like this. And then obviously it's very cotton and it's very, very soft on the inside. It's clearly a very comfortable wear. But yeah, it's the question of, are you really willing to spend $1,000 on a crew neck that's going to fade, it's going to shrink, the letters are going to fade, and it's just a huge flex. It's super, super loud. I personally think that this crew neck would be a bit cooler if it had like LV2 on like different parts of it, or if it was just smaller. But this is just really, really loud, and it's really, really stand out. It's not subtle at all. And so it kind of makes me think of someone who might wear it as someone who just made a lot of money and they just got to make their first purchase, and this is just an extreme flex. It's like the equivalent of having like a box logo, like from Supreme. You know how those are just the biggest flex and everyone tries to just show off whenever they're wearing them, and usually those people don't actually have money. Usually it's their parents' money. But yeah, super loud. If you have the money, if you have other Louis Vuitton and you're just looking to add this to your collection, I'd say it's a nice piece. But as a daily wearer or something that you're just gonna have but you don't have a lot of other stuff to go with it, I would suggest going for something else. If you guys don't have a lot of money and you guys are considering which Louis Vuitton items to go for, I would consider starting with a wallet maybe, or maybe going for a bag if your budget is around there. But getting a crew neck like this, that's obviously going to get messed up a lot easier than the bags, wallets, all their jackets, all their shirts. Might be something that you might want to second guess. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think of this. Is it worth $1,000? What do you guys think of the whole collection itself? What should I do it? Should I keep it? Should I wear it? But yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching. Hopefully you guys got a good idea about this crew neck from this video. Again, very, very limited, very, very sought after. I haven't really seen any other videos on YouTube. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.